Anyways, I suppose we should get moving on in our continued investigation of this game. Ahem. Let's see. The bathroom is naturally huge, and the towels are kept comfortably warm on a heated rack. I peel off my dress and drape it over the rack. Okay, so she's, getting undressed in order to... Rubbing my hair off the towel, it feels so good to get the fabric off the skin. I hear footsteps outside the door. That's alright, it's locked. I'm sure I locked it. Eck. A strange figure, I'm not even sure at first if it's a man or a woman, opens the door and stares directly at me. Well, you should always double check if you locked the door. You must be Janet. I'm here to take your clothes. That is the creepiest there is no meme take off your clothes face I have ever seen. How should Janet react? Be angry. What is this? Like, where is this power coming from? Is it coming from this egg? Is that where this power comes from? I think it is. Like, is that a plug? Okay, I think it's a fuse. It looked like an egg for some reason in my mind. Okay. Oh, what? Ooh, I accidentally went back. I accidentally scrolled backwards. So that's an accident. So, I think we should be nice to the guy. We're in the middle of nowhere, so making enemies... Oh, I can be angry straight away. I don't want to be angry. So how do we be flirtatious? Wait, can we? How's this gonna work? No, we did not activate that yet. Wait. There we go. Now that I figured out, I'm going to save the game. Name your save. Let's play. I like how there's no neutral. It's either you flirt or you scream. No in between. Anyway, since we know how to solve this already, let's just... Oh, is that all? What were you expecting? I thought you were going to be my personal servant. And what sort of service do you request, my lady? Would you really do anything I asked? No, I'd do as I pleased. This sounds like I could get a hand quickly. Who are you, actually? You can call me Lines. Or Master, if you prefer. I thought this was Nathaniel's house. It is. That doesn't mean our things can't be mine. This guy is creepy as hell. Let me tell you. Anyways, let's see. We've on a path, so we're just gonna keep changing the number each time we go on a path. I guess. So let's see. Lines. It is. That doesn't mean nothing. So, man, he reaches over to the towel to pick up my dress. Wait here. I'll be back with your clothes in a few minutes. He leaves, closing the door behind him. I fumble with the doorknob, and I think get it locked properly this time. That guy was a little bit... No, he was very creepy. How many people are in this house anyway? Not long ago, it would have been unthinkable for me to be somewhere surrounded by strange men. Up through high school, I attended St. Theresa's small preparatory school for young women and only women. We had a brothers' school, St. Joseph's, and many of my classmates' brothers did go there. We had shared events with them sometimes. But their school was just as small as ours, so it was almost was like we were part of one family. Everybody knew everybody. Perhaps that's why, even when I became a teenager, I could never be interested in dating. All those boys were like annoying siblings. How could anyone swoon over them? My parents raised me to expect perfection. A clever, rich, and handsome hero who could dance and sing and ride to my wedding on a white horse covered in flowers. Back then, I wasn't willing to settle for less. Not that I was getting a lot of offers. I saw the boys as annoying relatives. They saw me as a bossy little know-it-all. In grades, I was the top of my class for all the good it did me, but in popularity, more like the opposite, and I didn't realize at the time what the consequences would be. Then I came to university and no one had any idea who I was, and first impressions were everything. I could get away with my reputation, start over, fit in, as long as I didn't screw it up. Never show fear, never show weakness. I wrapped a towel around myself and sat on the floor to wait for my clothes. Well, I think we've never showing fear or weakness. We're just being overly nice to everyone. Too nice for the situation. But, further we go into date warp, I suppose. So she's waiting. The clock is ticking. So there's 4 days left on this clock before whatever causes her vanishing happens. Now, does her vanishing happen at this mansion, or does something happen to trap them here? I'm gonna guess trap them here, knowing visual novels and mansions. Like, have you ever, get stopped at real life, and your only option is a damn mansion? You're walking into a horror movie, I'm sorry. Let's see. Once I'm dressed and dry, I venture downstairs to find Bradley and Raphael waiting for me. How do you take your tea? Milk, 1 sugar, thanks. I'll be right back. He walks off through one of the many doors. It must be like a maze out there. I don't know how I'd find anyone. Are you alright? Huh? I'm fine. Some weird guy tried to walk in on me while I was changing clothes. That happened to me too. I'm sure it's perfectly normal. The upper class have I'm pretty sure it is perfectly normal. The upper class of servants address them. They probably don't think about privacy. There's something a little bit strange about them. Just keep your eyes open. Here's your tea. Would you like any cookies? No thanks. I don't like having sweets late at night. I sip carefully at the drink, enjoying its warmth. Have you lived here long? Oh, I don't live here. We're just visiting. I wonder who he means by we. Where from? We have an apartment in the city, but we moved here from the west. You have family out there? Yes. So, how do you know Nathaniel? He's very nice, isn't he? What? That completely did not answer my question. What about you? What do you do? I'm a freshman at Brook College. I cannot speak today. Then again, could I ever speak in my prior videos? I think you guys have gotten used to that by now. For the whole 2 of my subscribers out there that actually watch the videos. And for those 2 people, good on you and thank you. Hey, look, the FPS counter. We're at 75 FPS in a 2010 2D visual novel. Perfect use of this hardware. Is that around here? Yes, it's a small liberal arts school, down by the park. I don't know much about colleges. I wonder how old he is. He looks like he might still be in high school, or a dropout. But if he is, it would be rude to ask. Are you sure you don't want any cookies or something else? No, I think we're good. I'm trying to get their voices set, so their voices are bound to change for these first series of episodes. Anyways, I forgot to do my outro last time. As the timer is ticking towards 10 minutes, I will see you all smoothly into the next session of this.